sometimes they like eat the other embryo, like like inside the inside, like I'm saying, it starts off at a very contentious stage with twins.
Holy crap.
Did not know we were recording already.
Well,
That's on me.
25
seconds. Past that carnage to.
But look at us though. No cuss words in the first 20 seconds. Moving on up to the east side.
Mike Tyson and kids up in here though. We eating children.
Hey man, that's just how it is.
I want to eat your children.
Well, you got like they share an embryo or it's separate. I forget which one it is, but anyway,
I ain't never paid no attention. I ain't never looked it up.
Well, when we went through when we lost the twin with Adley, we learned a lot in that. We learned a lot in that process because we were the only ones that thought we had twins. Everyone told us we were crazy. Then, like 5 months into the pregnancy, like, oh, by the way, you knew you had twins, and I'm like, no, we thought, but everyone said we were literally stupid, so we kind of stopped asking about it. And then we had to go back. That was a fun meeting at the next doctor that told us that we were all nuts. Like, hey, we got something to show you. Remember those conversations where you told me to literally sit down and shut my mouth because I'm a guy and don't know anything about nothing? Yeah. Oh. Yeah. How you like me now?
We are recording.
That's all right.
Okay. I'm just making sure you remember.
Hey, we're allowed to have that validation documented because that was an intense day.
Right.
Intense days.
With a Z and a S.
Yeah, there was multiple.
DAYZ. Days.
Yeah, that was a while.
Bro, and I figured a bunch of these that I looked up would be like older, where there's like less.
So what are we talking about?
Yeah.
Some weird twin stuff, man.
Okay, so we opened up with twins, so that's why we were kind of talking about twins.
Right.
We've all heard the stories, the unsolved mysteries, the ESP. So, John Z, are we kind of going down that road here tonight?
Sure. Yeah. Yes, all of the above. I'm not sure. I don't know. I haven't read all of the stories. I just got to a couple and was like, yo.
There you go.
We'll start off with June and Jennifer Gibbons. They actually made a movie about this.
Sounds made up.
Called The Silent Twins. So
that sounds like a party I don't want to go to.
So it's two identical twins, June and Jennifer, born most which I don't understand why the internet's divided on this. One, like Wikipedia, which we know Wikipedia says they were born in Yemen, but everywhere says the Caribbean, Barbados. Anyway, they end up in Wales.
Okay.
In this small town called so I don't know, something with an H. I can't remember. Apologies. And it is not right here in front of me.
A small town in Wales. Continue.
Right. They were like authors and stuff. But the weird thing was they were elective mutes. So they would not talk to other people or in public, only to themselves. And then they because of that, they developed some like weird, like a Creole dialect that no one else could understand. It's like completely their own little silent language, right? They were like fiction authors, all this stuff. Well, they always said to each other that, and that was like their thing. No talking to no one. They were institutionalized, all this kind of crazy crap. And they kept saying, one of us has to die so the other one could live. Like a normal life type deal, right?
Damn, you come right out the chute, bro. Like, not like, hey, my twin lost a dog and the other one used its senses to find it. Like, nah, we should have known better. Dude Network.
They wrote like weird, disturbing novels. They committed arsons and all kinds of like petty crimes and stuff. Ended up getting institutionalized in a place called Broadmoor Hospital. And then they were going to get transferred from Broadmoor somewhere. And
they escaped.
No, Jennifer suddenly died.
Oops.
Just before the scheduled transfer of an acute myocarditis.
What's that?
heart deal. I don't know if it's a heart attack or something to do with the heart. I believe
it's inflammation of the cardiac muscle.
Yeah.
But
with no clear medical cause. And June said when that happened, they asked her about it. She said, "We had a pact. One of us had to die so the other could live, and we decided it would be her."
Wow. Okay, then.
Oh, so did he live?
June did.
Yeah, but what's the after?
She left the institutions, started talking, and lived a normal life.
I don't know.
Very well documented. There's a movie about it and everything.
Yeah.
Sounds like a movie that I wouldn't sign up for.
I have. Okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
I had the picture on the.
I thought one was a dude and one was a chick. I missed the part where they're both chicks.
Jennifer
Can we talk about the black in their eyes? Like, I mean, those are some soulless eyes. Pull them up. Pull it back up.
But yeah,
look at the pupils. There's no color.
I mean, it could be the lighting in the picture.
I'm just saying, in all the photos, I don't see anything. Yeah, those are crazy eyes.
Yeah. So once one of them was gone, the other one normalized and was able to live a completely normal life where her community liked her, everything.
Wow,
weird, dude. Cool. Absolutely weird.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's one I haven't heard of.
So that was it was from the 70s to the 90s when all that was going down.
Yeah, she died in 93.
Yeah, I think she was like 29 or something like that.
She was born in 63, so what is that? 30?
Yeah, 29, 30, right.
Yep.
So
yeah, give or take.
Then there's a crazy one. I don't know if you want to read this. It was like a real life psychotic break captured on camera in 2008 of Swedish twins.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, they decided that they couldn't be alive anymore because they were worried about. Ursula kept shouting, "They're going to harvest our organs."
Okay, then.
So they like jumped on a motorway, ran into traffic, got hit by cars. One of them lived, Sabrina, and when she was released from custody, after appearing calm, she went and stabbed a man who helped her to death, and then jumped off a bridge.
Jeez. Oh my God! Hey,
which is like an absolute psychotic break that they didn't receive help for. Like, clearly did. They have some.
Wow. You guys take the next one. 3 minutes. I got to check. I heard a noise. I gotta do dad stuff.
This is gonna be the good. This is gonna be the good one.
Save me something.
Nah, we're gonna bring the good one now.
This sucks. Hang on. Thank you.
Yep. Oh. Okay. Man, maybe I should save that one.
Yeah, save it. If it's good, save it.
Nah, well, I mean, they're all wild.
Well, they're all wild, yeah.
Okay. We'll do. Yeah, this one's a little less. Okay, so like in 40s to 79, that's the era of this. It's the Jim twins.
Like JIM?
Yeah, JIM. Jim Lewis and Jim Springer were adopted by separate family. Oh no.
What?
It's in Ohio. My bad. Sorry, Tony. Sorry. Adopted by separate families in Ohio and never knew each other. They met at age 39 and discovered some pretty weird similarities.
Uh-huh.
Both were named Jim by the adopted families. Both had a childhood dog, and its name was Toy, that they named. Nah, dude, listen. Both men married a lady named Linda, divorced, and then both remarried women named Betty.
Jeez, man.
Both had sons that they named James Allen. Both worked in security and drove the same car.
Dang. Yeah, that's wild, isn't it?
Dude, get the like, what is that all about?
That's crazy. I'm sitting there reading something off of it.
Right.
I mean, here's the thing. Here's the funny thing. I say not funny, but they are identical.
Right.
Like bad.
Like identical
it
twins.
looks like a
and
mirror.
Literally, accidentally, separately lived identical lives. Oh my gosh, identical.
Like there's a mirror in between the two. They're so bad.
Yeah, that's like a double mint gum wet dream twins. Right? Remember them? Double your and it was always a twin handing one to the other twin.
That's right.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Crazy.
Dude. I mean, it would be so just imagine like you're Damon, I'm Damon. We're separated at birth. Then we meet up and I'm like somehow we meet and I'm like, whoa, dude, like I have the same car.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like what do you do for a living? I'm in security. No way. What's your wife's name? Heather.
Linda.
Or whatever. And they're like, well, my first wife was Linda, but they're like, stop, dude. So was mine. Knock it off.
That's right.
What's your son's name?
James Allen.
That is bizarreness.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Sorry, that one was from. I was trying to. It wasn't like a crazy story, but that one was from Ohio, so I apologize.
Oh, there's a lot.
But cool thing is, you can always go back and watch or listen on anywhere you listen to or find your podcast.
Yeah, or on YouTube, Facebook, or X if you're just now seeing this part.
Or that lovely little tag at the bottom, www.thedudenetwork.com.
Yeah.
So in the
everything's fine.
Oh, sorry. Well, that's great.
That's
in the 1950s. I was a little tripped out when I saw the text too, but sorry, folks, you don't get that news. It has nothing to do with twins.
Yeah, if you just want to go back also to your favorite streaming and see the panic set in my eyes there for about 20 seconds, it was there.
Yeah, it is there. Okay. Allegedly, so the Pollock twins. Why it's crazy? Allegedly reincarnated. Oh my gosh, I thought I hit the thumb button. I thought I was out of here. Reincarnated twins displayed memories and phobias tied to their deceased sisters. So backstory. In 1957, Joanna, 11, and Jacqueline, 6, Pollock died in a car crash. A year later, their mother gave birth to twin girls, Jillian and Jennifer. Jennifer had birthmarks in the same place as Jacqueline did.
Yep, that's where there's so many of these. They're wild.
The twins asked for toys that had belonged to their dead sisters, but they had never known about them. The sisters or the toys, or maybe one or the other. I'm not quite sure. They had unexplained knowledge of locations only their older dead sisters had known.
Yeah, dude, that's where. This is where it gets really wild to me, real quick, because this isn't like two twins. This is like they were 5 years apart. Joanna was 11, Jacqueline was 6. They are no longer with us. A year later, twins are born, and those twins are mimicking sisters who weren't even twins. Like, I don't know. An interesting fact is as they grew older, those memories faded. And yeah, boy, different topic. But yeah, this is where I live.
What, cellular memory? Or
it's just
paranormal reincarnation
in the world, paranormal medium stuff. Yeah, that's where because that's a world that somehow, some way that I happen. Oh, John's with the Iowa. Look at you.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
So cool, guys.
I was just.
But no,
literally.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, it's like those are experiences that I have personally felt, and I know it's like on one side of the family, it's a big common belief on that side. So I was raised to believe. But yeah, so my thought has always been open to theories on that side. So yeah, there's a lot on that side I don't believe or like could find plausible.
Right.
So yeah, but anyway, yeah, like as they get older, because they weren't technically supposed to remember. There was like what do they call it? A glitch in the matrix, as they would say.
Right.
As you get older, you're coming to what that evolutionary cycle is in that world and that theory. Anyway, different show,
so,
like I said.
In Finland, and again, surprisingly, all this weird stuff is from like not that long ago. I figured these would be like weird ones from the 1800s, early 1900s. You know what I mean? Where like more like lore type stories.
Finland.
Travel.
Speaking of Finland, lowest sudden infant death syndrome of any country in the world. Baby boxes. Look it up.
Yeah, and
we did it. We did the baby box thing.
There's another reason too, but I'm not going to say it here. If you really deep dive on that, you'll find what I'm talking about. But why this is crazy? The Thompson twins. Check this out. These elderly twins died on the same day, in the same way, just hours apart, completely unaware of each other's fate.
Oh wow!
That's
so the details. Both of them were 70 years old. Each of them was biking across the same road, 2 kilometers apart, when they were hit and killed by separate trucks hours apart. Neither one of them knew the other one was in the area.
Jesus, he got hit by a truck. Like, not just like heart attack or
Final Destination stuff.
Yeah.
Right, dude. That's what I'm saying.
Could you imagine being the parent? Like, hey, your kid got killed by a truck.
Well,
now I know they're elderly.
Yeah.
But imagine if they were younger, being the parent,
and getting
that call, and then
in
a couple hours later they're calling. And you're like, yeah, like I'm devastated, like I'm still real, and they're like, no, the other one.
Yeah.
And
like, what do you? No.
Oh my!
They're like,
God.
no, Tim got hit by a truck biking. They're like, yeah, we know Eric did too. Like,
no, it was Tim.
Yeah, like, no, we know it.
Tim,
both.
Yeah, they're beside each other. We need you to
they're
come
only
down.
like 2 miles apart. Or it'd be
we need you to come down and identify. Like, oh my God,
wild, bro.
That sucks. Anyway, yeah, is there like any like cool ones like that are like happy outcome or?
We'll find out next with the Hogan twins. In Canada, born in 2006 and are still alive, apparently. Let's find out. Why it's crazy. They were conjoined, or they are conjoined at the head and share parts of the brain, including the thalamic bridge.
So these are Siamese twins?
Allowing one to see what the other sees.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun. Backstory. Tatiana and Krista Hogan are joined at the head. They share motor control and even neural responses. When one girl tastes something, the other can feel the taste. They can sometimes control each other's limbs or feel each other's emotions and senses. This is wild.
So they are conjoined like Siamese or not? Okay,
yes,
are. Okay,
they're conjoined. Okay. They share the thalamic bridge in the brain. There's no way to separate that. So, scientific marvel. It's considered a scientific marvel and a once in history case for neural bridge and sensory crossover.
Those poor girls, man. That'd be terrible.
I mean, yeah, it's. I wouldn't want it, but it's still.
Okay, glass.
How does that happen?
glass half full. Like, can you imagine the bond those two have, though?
Oh, for sure.
Like, how close?
All I'm saying is, it's really good. No one shares any that kind of brain process with me, because I would, if I could move your limbs even just once in a while. Oh man, why are you hitting yourself? I would be such a little turd. It would happen.
Yeah.
It just would happen.
I'd be like, oh, you said something bad about my right arm? Okay, well, I hope you remember the fun taste of anchovies. Like, yeah.
Right. Hey, remember that one time I ate surströmming?
Yeah, don't make me bust out the century eggs. I'll do it.
Or or just like look over, like, why are you picking your nose in public? Quit embarrassing me. And they're like, you're doing this, you jerk.
I think I'm realizing I would be a dick Siamese twin.
Yeah, that I was admitting to that outright.
Yeah, they would deserve better than what I would bring to the table. 100%.
Oh man, here we go.
Oh man,
getting better and better and better. Okay.
How sweet. David's like, shut up.
This happened in the U.S. During the 70s and 90s. Ronald and Donald. These twins, allegedly both sociopathic, tried to frame each other for crimes, including assault and eventually murder.
That's crazy.
Details. So both of them had a long criminal and violent, long criminal record and a violent rivalry. And so it all comes down to Ronald was accused of murder, then claimed Donald had committed it and switched clothes. Donald then accused Ronald of framing him, even forging documents and staging fake alibis. During court, authorities said dealing with them was a nightmare due to their matching DNA and manipulative tendencies. And if it doesn't say who, but one of them eventually confessed. They used their case in case studies to help, for future twin crimes.
I'm gonna guess they weren't super comfortable bringing their wives around the other. Like, hey babe, like they would like go and change clothes and like, hey babe, like real quick, like is this Ronald or Donald? I can't remember.
So two other interesting swaps like that in Germany in 2009. DNA linked two twin brothers to a jewelry heist, but the police couldn't tell which one had committed it. So went unthing.
Cold case.
In Malaysia, 2013, a massive drug bust was dismissed because authority couldn't tell which twin was responsible.
Good night.
Man, in Malaysia, they got away with it. Man, that's a good lawyer.
Yeah, I figured they would have just took them both. You can
get away with that in Malaysia, but they're also known for losing airplanes in the air. So,
there are a lot. There are a lot of twin stories, like using their other twin to get out of crime. Oh,
twin on twin crime is a serious growing pandemic.
Good thing I didn't have a twin.
Hey, twins, remember, it takes all of us. Be better.
Right. So, I know, little crazy. We're gonna get into some lost twin reunions to kind of cheer things up a little bit, but some of them may shock you, like the Grimes sisters case in Chicago, 1956. Strange story. Not lost twins themselves, but investigators were haunted by reoccurring sightings of look-alike twin girls across the U.S. Some believe that the Grimes sisters had been separated and raised apart, fueling decades of conspiracy theories. So I'm guessing they went not lost twins themselves. I don't understand what they're trying to tell me here. Still unsolved so they disappeared. Okay, that's what it was. Still unsolved, adding to the mythos of twin related disappearances. Anne Hunt and Elizabeth Hamill, born in 1936, adopted out separately. Elizabeth moved to the U.S. and neither knew they had a twin, but in 2013 they met again after 78 years, making them the longest separated twins ever recorded. Despite totally different lives, they shared hundreds of habits, phrases, and preferences.
Yeah, these are the cool ones where they were like separated you know, for like years, and they come back, and then they still do like all the same things. Like, that's the cool stuff.
Right. Oh, everybody knows about the Cray brothers. They made a movie about them.
And twins.
The English. You guys know about that story? The English crime bosses. Ronnie and Reggie Cray. Oh, one of them. Yeah, one of them was like super duper charismatic and like real businessman, real proper, like the English gangster. And then that was Reggie. Ronnie was openly gay and freaking psychotic.
Okay. You have used the 3-syllable psychotic like a lot tonight.
My bad.
No, yeah, I think it's accurate from what we're hearing. I think it's justifiable.
I'm trying to remember who they made a movie about it. What's his name?
Squirrel.
What's his name played? He played him. He played both of them because they're identical twins. But anyway, Urs and Reto Widmer, Swiss cult enforcers in the 1990s, tied to a now defunct esoteric sect in Switzerland focused on apocalyptic beliefs. They acted as divine judges, enforcing cult rules and punishing dissenters. And one twin disappeared during a mass exodus. Interesting. The other remained and was arrested for fraud years later. So one got away, and the other one was like, "No, I'm here for the cause," and then got arrested.
Yeah.
Oh, I got more. We could keep going. We could just like
keep it coming. I was reacting. Keep them coming. There's going to be some good ones. There's going to be some good ones. There's going to be some.
All right. Peter Paul, Satan Sinner, or Peter and Paul, Satan Sinner. Peter, a devout priest. Paul, a wanted con artist. Paul routinely impersonated Peter to steal from churches, evade police, and scam believers. Peter's life was nearly ruined until Paul died during a failed heist, revealing the truth. Dude, could you imagine? You're like, dude, I swear it's my brother.
I swear, I got to go back and look, but I think the first church I went to was a St. Paul John's, like Lutheran church or something like that. St. Paul's United. It's St. Paul. It was St. Paul's United. But I thought there was John in the thing too, and I'm like, what are the odds that the first church I went to was Peter and John? Then they got caught up in some.
No. Peter and Paul.
Oh yeah. Let me look up the name of that church.
Never good, man.
Right. Florida in 2010s, the Vega sisters. Vivian and Vera Vega were identical, but Vivian became a respected nurse, and Vera descended into crime and addiction. Vera stole Vivian's identity multiple times, even working briefly as a fake nurse. Vivian turned her sister in, finally ending a long pattern of emotional manipulation and fraud.
Oh. Huh. That sucks.
Dude, there's a lot of crime.
For sure.
So, where are we at? All right, cool. We'll finish it up with this. Paranormal and urban legend twin encounters. I got a couple of them. We'll just stick to two.
Okay.
The Phantom Twin legend. In rural Ireland, stories persist of a twin that only appears in mirrors, usually before death or illness.
Oh boy.
Nope.
Sightings reported by nurses, hospice workers, and even families who swear the mirror twin always vanishes when someone tries to touch or speak to it.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh boy.
Yeah, now that's where I'm like out. Like, so I don't want to play with the Death Reaper, man.
I don't even want to read the next sentence. There's a theory on how that happens.
All right, let's hear it.
Echo of a vanishing twin syndrome from the womb manifesting spiritually. That's the theory.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, and there's a lot of theories around that.
Right.
So, I mean, they're not proven, but they're not disproven. theories. It's kind of like that world of make your own conclusions.
Bro, where was this in the movie Urban Legends? This is terrifying. Okay, so twin lore. If a living twin performs the mirror game, a dark ritual, after their twin dies, they may be able to communicate with them for exactly 3 minutes, but suffer mirror-related curses afterwards.
7 years of bad luck.
No, said to cause a little bit longer. Said to cause schizophrenia-like symptoms, uncontrollable compulsions, and misremembered identity.
That sounds like
okay. So there's no proof of this, but it's like a campfire legend in multiple cultures and countries.
That's some voodoo. That's some voodoo right there.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, down in Louisiana, that's one of them. I guarantee that's one of the places.
Oof.
Down in the bayou.
I don't know, bro. Haiti's a bizarre place, dude.
Yeah, well, I think they're about
that kind of stuff, dude.
Yeah, that's a different.
I don't know, dude. Homeboy marched out of the grave and came back like 18 years later.
He did.
Who?
It was on a different show.
Damon and I covered some zombie stuff, dude.
Yeah,
because it cracked off with that stupid
Haiti coming up in a show here recently. I remember
stupid zombie ant fungus crap.
Oh, I sent you a video today in our group on our show topic thread of a bug crawling, completely gutted out, no cap or nothing. It had legs, and there was like a bacteria zombie inside of it, making it walk and crawl like it was alive. But there was like no matter. It's in the most recent message because my algorithm is completely screwed. So I just share with you what I find.
No, I
I told you how that works.
Totally,
now you all get it too.
Total bizarre. Maybe I don't know, but I remember a long time ago when you would see like, oh, he's on drugs, and you're like, oh, okay. And now you know because they're like, at least out here, bro. I don't know. They cooking some different kind of meth these days, right?
All I'm going to say is...
Oh, what that sounds like is exactly what you just said, dude. It is something else inside that body taking over. And say no, hey, this ain't no exorcist. Yeah, I'm not, no. Say no. This is some weird, they don't know how to mechanically move.
Hey, let's put this food for thought out there. Let's end it on this.
I'm just saying, bro.
Some kind of bacteria that can turn a living organism or something that is dead back to life and like a zombie. Do you guys really think there hasn't been any studies on how to duplicate that and put it back in the vault, probably underneath the Vatican? Just saying.
Folks,
yeah,
we love you all.